Hello, my name is JJA Abbink. I'm seeing fighting a little bit still with the light. Tonight, a very extreme show. Self screen to get to be what has happened to me in the last year. I've been actually of a racial slur. Self from Holland. I'm not been born in Denmark, and not always accept. To check because I have my phone checking also direct. Talk about an organization, and I have to go a little bit before I go. I am going to talk a little before because otherwise you don't understand some parts. I've been financially abused, and I see that my webcam is kicking out and in. Used by a person. Unfortunately, I can't go deeper into that due to obligations. I go into that deep because those still running. It looks to me be finalized. I'm wondering, are online. Can you please, if you see, due to that, I came without a roof sometimes, and I got help from an school. As you all know, Salvation Army, Golden Park. At the moment, I can very much. Yeah, I'm back again. Sorry about that. We're having so we're going to be a little bit funny about this. Hold it at the moment. Saying is that due to the financial, I came out of the roof. I got help from and we're going to talk about that. As you know, salvation in Denmark. I mean, my live stream is always working very good. I have one of the fastest, actually, internet connections. Dream of. Anyway, I'm trying to solve it at the same time. So if I keep kicking out and in and out, I'll be apologize. Due to that, I came there and home now. I'm doing fine. I have everything, healthy, financial, everything. The problem where I'm facing now is where I'm still coming due to my. I'm suffering from a physical disability. Some know there's a muscular dystrophy that I've been born with. My whole my daddy has it. Is that I, due to the fact that it is for me sometimes the case if you have this, I need a lot of rest. Not a small portion. That's how it's developed at the moment. Should not be working fine. All right. Due to this, I came to there's run by Kick and Scores here in the army where people can go who has addict problems, but also people who have financial or actually on the low count of society. I came there not because I'm actually belonging in that group, but also when you have this condition of mind, it is important that you come out, you keep yourself motivating, because technically my doctor also agrees that I am unable to fit for work. And I don't like it because I'm always a busy bee. As well as you also know that I'm still running JJASportstudio.com, aiming to do so. But I need also sometimes to get away, and that's why I come. It's not far from me. It's perfect for me because I come a little bit out, and it's not far from me. However, other places for me are not allowed to go because of my condition. It sounds very weird, but basic story. But the last year, and one person has now been judged. He's been put to court. He has got his job. He got, understand as being a racist. Let's call it like this. What has been going on last year? I've been throwing very nagging words calling to my face, and it can't tolerate, it can't ignore it. Yes, in a certain degree, but if you comments thrown into you 4 times a week, year long, thrown into your face, you get directly mentally a little bit and hurts so very much. And these are not the nicest comments, let's be honest. Being called brain dead due to I'm from Holland, due to that I'm a very fucking criminal because I am because I am not from Denmark. Apparently, when you're not from Denmark, you're directly criminal. The funny part is these are coming from people junkies. So who is the criminal here? Because a junkie, let's be on drugs, to pay for it. And the funniest part is on this place is saying, yeah, we better to get a better life. Well, should you not get them off drugs? On that place, sitting dealing in drugs. The people who are in charge here, who I'm attacking today, and yes, Jan, I'm talking about you two. You're sitting motivating. You're even telling them what for drugs you should be taking, and also about alcoholics down there. Even the same thing. Or maybe this kind of works for you. Better rush out of it. And it's even going further. Wednesday evening, can get a free dinner, and it's nice, it's cozy, it's fun just to be out and be on the people. However, you think so? Old woman comes to complain about sexual harassment. She's sitting making public. All the men sitting. Manlyhood, not having it out or something, no, on the side of looking at it and commentating on it very loudly so everybody can hear it. Or does she get something said to her? They take action? No, they applaud her even by putting her up. And why? Because she's pretending to be blind. And sorry, if you are blind, how can you judge somebody his manhood? Technically, that's sexual harassment, that's sexual assault. On the victim, sitting judging people about their looks. I have a little belly because of medicine I've been taking for my muscular dystrophy, and that I've become a little bit in weight. Yes, I have a small belly. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm screaming it loud. And it's degrading. And still, they treat her like the first queen. And then even the priest drives her from her home to there so she can be there because she's apparently blind. Well, sorry, I think that's disgusting. I have to fight to get her what she's getting. Well, yes, you see. I think it's sick. I have been fighting, and I've never had taken advantage of my disability. And there's this old bitch of disabled people. I know a guy who's been blind, and I have utterly respect for him. It put him legal, as legal. His study also highest degree possible, and still he's blind. He went there on his own feet, traveling with normal trains, normal public traffic, every sort of be. Yes, he had a blindness dog. That dog was so spoiled. I don't know if he was actually more guiding blindness. The thing, if you're really disabled, you're not really using it. And it makes me sick. And nowadays, the disability allowance, what you're actually entitled of, if you have it so bad as me, so hard to get. Really, you have to have all your limbs chopped off, everything like that, because of people like her. And I'm asking you, nice council to take action again. So now I heard that she's been on the hospital very ill. It's probably also and not true. And my webcam still keeps kicking out. Okay, but eventually, and it hurts me to see I say like this. And what got to talk about this, and I'll explain you this because I got so sick of it, and I stood up for myself. And I've been standing up for myself a lot for people who know this. And they that I stood up and put them on place, even those junks, because I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck what has been saying. And they said, and I quote, sorry, you have to accept this or you have to get out now. And up for myself, if I'm being called junk or being called criminal or because I'm foreign. What the fuck is this world going to? I mean, seriously. I got out, you know, when I went out, I gave the middle finger to the building, you know, to get my. And that I've been. So I wrote him an email. A friend who's of me very close to me about to contact them by letter and wrote them what had been done wrong and what could be the problem and what could be the legal issue to the matter and what they can be standing trial for, because they are, if that happens underground and these kind of outlets then they made, they are responsible. They have to take action, because otherwise by law, and that is actually by Danish law, is standing paragraph 266b, I was told. What's going on. I also know what ground a law's been taken on. So after them in writing, I gave them some my legal friend who sometimes think no response, so they're in the wrong. If you get used by a lawyer, you would react on for, hey, this is not true. If you're being silent, you accept it. That's what she also explained. Letter, hey, and by the way, you should know, I already had a meeting with them about how I felt and that on the expect, and they get, yeah, but that, you know, we don't have resources, while they're sitting pulling boogerments out their nose. It's not seriously out of the nose, while they could easily stand up from, hey, this is not appropriate. What I'm saying is they're fully aware of what's going on. I wrote them an email, say, let's get together. I'll be there at around 9, or something, 9:30, and have a meeting to get this issue solved. Down there, I also wrote, don't ignore it, because you don't have to respond to it. I'll be there, so we can have this meeting. And then I was told, the big brainer, and that's why I'm doing this video. It's called Kirkenskorsheide. You write co. If you, after that comment, I advise them to take an extra K. Watching from America, I know who knows what for crowd I'm talking about. Yes, the KKK, because they're similar to them, to that comment what they made. They said, shut your fucking mouth, accept your own, or get the fuck out of my building. That's what's been said, and that hurted me so much. Legally, it will never happen. Well, so on our place, what that means, and it's funny because in contact without the metals, all been registered on the place. What has been done to. They only message them of 4. I have Geert Wilders in the Dutch government. How can I be a problem of that? That's one. What's registration number? Danish police 1, 2. Being threatened by being beaten up by a gang who was against foreign people. Also got judged, by the way. He's sentenced to jail for 3 months because of that. That's what I'm talking about, people. So they ignored, and they said to me, "It's okay that you go to, just do." That's why I'm sitting here today, people. That's why I'm doing. And I want a favor. When you see this video, you can. I don't care. I really don't care. It is my story. But would I really appreciate it if you would share the video wherever you can. And why do I say that? Because I want to tell this story to the person who is getting money taken from people, to give them, people give them money so these people can be helped. They're giving advice on how they can drugs. They even give the equipment to take drugs, and that's what you're exposing your money to. I want to make the world public about this. What for organizations are going on who need help? Come there. Discriminated, getting insulted because they're not Danish. Wondering. Am I correct? That's okay. But I wanted to tell also my story, to be honest to you. And you're welcome to come ask me. And there's a chat room. Also, if you have any questions, you're allowed to ask me now. I will only respond in case I know there's maybe some people from difference the link who can join in. I want this organization stopped. Because I judge what's in Denmark, but especially here in Odense, and to the head organization, I will try to tweet to them so they can hear my story, something about this organization. It has to be done by closing down. Then go like that. War. I'm talking to this organization. I know. I also sent this thing to one of the people that if you want a war, because that's what you're out after, and if you have response to this, fear it. Go to these measures to get out of the world and discrimination, emotional hurt, I guess. Here, with you me up, being called brain dead, and why do they think? Because I'm that, because I have my walking. Stone, they ain't directly a drunk, they ain't directly an addict. I'm not an addict. I'll tell you why. Because I'm disabled. If I would use so much drugs as that's inclined to be, and be dead now. That my disability can't cope with. With this at the moment, this is my story. I listened my story, and I'm glad. It would mean a lot for me if you share social media on Facebook, over Twitter, on MySpace if it still exists, Google, um, all the places where it can exist. Heard to go. And if you are also a victim of racism, let your voice be heard. Back down from it. It's not your fault. You're not fault of it. It's a very extreme version of bullying. It has to be stopped now because you're and you is JJA Abbink. Some people before I go, and that's first whole team of JJA Sports Studio. Some also very friends. I'd like to name them, but they're also coming down there, and I don't want to give them also in the but also organizations, major companies are starting to back me up, or willing to help me also in legal. And I know there's at the moment looking into to speak people. I'm willing to have a chat, be taken down. Asking though, the platform bringing this video on probably will, as organization, they probably will because they're ashamed. Not a charity, let's be honest. Please don't take it down. Let my voice be heard. Not do that. Racism and discrimination should be outnumbered. Terrorists, I come to soft word. I'm not a violent person. Jesus Christ, I can't even blow a hole in a pack of butter. Just being the discrimination and racism in Denmark. And it's been tearing me down. Thank everybody for tuning in. I will stay here on. And I also want to thank you, the people from JJA Show who are behind this channel and allow me to give my word. I hope you also do subscribe to my channel anyway. This channel officially, there's more people working for it behind the scenes. But I need, please share this video, share this with wherever you can, friends everywhere. Thank you for